Yo, hello everyone, and welcome back again to a brand new video. Tailor your digital rose with fineness. Elevate your Squarespace site's aesthetics by mastering custom CSS. This tutorial unveils the art of adding your unique touch to the digital canvas. So guys, let's get started. So before we start with this video, make sure to watch it from now till the end so you have the full information. So, having a website on Squarespace is pretty an insane touch for your design, and pretty much putting every object and section of your website becomes pretty much easier. But with the large amount of library and the amount of colors they are giving you, sometimes your brand color, your website color doesn't really match together, and you need to leave your touch by using some coding, since I think the whole point of this video is basically to help you add code of CSS into your Squarespace website. So in this specific video, we are going to forget about the drop and drag option that is on Squarespace and focus more about the custom code and embed code that this website has. And we will specialize specifically for the CSS codes. So guys, here we go. We are here on this website, as you can see, and basically what we're gonna do is to simply click here on edit. So you should open your website as well and click on this top left corner, and this is basically my website and how it looks like. Now if I wanted to change this section, well, as you can see, there is no option right here that actually will allow me to add any code to it. Same thing goes for this one. For example, here if I went right here, and as you can see, there's only colors, background, video art, etc. colors here. There is nothing that actually allows me to add any code. But here it is the misunderstanding. We are not going to change the section itself, but we are going to add a new block, which is gonna be an embed code where we're gonna put our code, which is in CSS, HTML, any language that you want, but specifically for this video are going to use CSS. So here we go. Add a block, and here you will find everything from basic into more. For example, here we have text, image, button, video, form, audio, newsletter, accordion, shape, scrolling, line, codes, map, and finally here embed, and here markdown and code. What we are looking for is this code, so simply click on it and simply we can move it around. Let me just remove, or let's create a new section for it to be more natural by its own. So let's add a blank section, and I'm going to add it right there. So here we go, code, and let's add it to the middle. Now if you want here, you will only see hello world, but if you want in details and clicked in this edit button, you will notice here that it changed from this hello world into PHP into HTML code, as you can see here. So I'm going to change it from HTML into CSS. And now what am I going to do is simply go to ChatGPT since I'm not good enough with coding. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT to give me a code in CSS. So here we go, give me a random easy code in CSS for my embed code option in my website. So here we go, and now we simply have to copy all of this, and I'm going to paste it right here. And simply now, as you can see, let me just remove this. This is basically the CSS. So as you can see, this is the CSS code. But as you guys know, we need to have an actual HTML code in the background that is actually working to actually make the CSS work, because HTML is basically the structure and the CSS is basically the coloring, design, and etc. So if we don't really have any HTML code, well, our CSS code is basically useless. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and now mix it with an HTML code. And look what it will do for us. Certainly, here's construct HTML code along with previous provided CSS. So now I'm going to simply copy it, go ahead and click on this edit button, and finally here I'm going to change that from CSS to HTML. So here we go. And as you can see here, remove this from display source code and look at it. So here it changed from the text that it was shown for us into this embed code which was right here. So as you can see here, let me just make it smaller. Alright, here we go. Alright, so this is basically the thing that we made using HTML and CSS. Now we can ask it to make it better, make it look much better. So here we go. We're gonna wait for it until it looks very perfect for us. So here we go, RGBA. We can copy it. Alright, we can edit it. Here we go. And now let's see the final results. I hope it's something very nice. Okay, it disappeared even. Let me just go back. Alright, let me go back here. Or we can add it in another section. So here we go. Let's try it once more. Let's copy this, copy code, paste it right here, and yeah, it disappears. I think there is something wrong with it. So let me just try to add it in another section. But in general, guys, you got the main idea. It's simply very easy. You just have to get your embed code option, and right after that, it's pretty straightforward. There's nothing to be changed. Yeah, the embed code has taken the whole page for some reasons, but yeah. So let me just exit, and basically now the only option that you got to actually use CSS is to actually use it along with your own HTML code. So you have to embed the code inside of your Squarespace website, which is the correct way, but instead of using only CSS, you have to go to ChatGPT or anything, paste your CSS code that you have, and tell it to actually mix it with an HTML code so it can be fit in your website. This is the only way possible for you to actually use them together, or else way let's ask, for example, ChatGPT, it didn't work, give me another one. So here we go, it will give me another one. Apologize for any confusion. Here we wait for it until it gives us the final results. Alright, here let me try to copy this one and redo it once more. So here, blank section, and now simply as I said, add block embed code, and click on edit. Make sure it is HTML. Here we go, and normally it should be added. Here it is. So embed code, this is the form that they have given to us. So it's pretty much decent. You can ask them for a better version, but yeah, this is what we got. This is what we have to live with, and I really like it. It's not bad at all for something pretty simple, pretty easy to add to our website. And yeah, guys, with that being said, we have arrived to an ending for our video. Thank you guys a lot for watching, and see you guys in the next tutorial.